The Tommy Westphall universe is bigger than reality. And I can prove it. Alright, folks, you know how sometimes you eat a Double Stuf Oreo, and suddenly you're so cosmically large that the entire solar system is just one atom in your stomach? No? Just me? Okay, well that's nothing compared to what we're about to get into. Because the Tommy Westphall universe is so absurdly huge, so bizarrely connected, that if you squint at it long enough, you will start questioning whether you exist. And I have the existential crisis receipts to prove it, so buckle up, because everything you love might just be the hallucination of a fictional child from a 1980s medical drama. What the hell is the Tommy Westphall universe? For those of you who don't spend your time red-stringing TV shows like a conspiracy board in an FBI break room, here's the deal. St. Elsewhere was a medical drama in the 80s. In the final episode, it was revealed that the entire show took place inside the mind of an autistic boy named Tommy Westphall. That means every character, event, and storyline was just a figment of Tommy's imagination. Okay, fine. Neat twist ending. No big deal, right? Wrong. Because St. Elsewhere had crossovers with other TV shows, and those shows had crossovers with other shows. Which means that every show connected to it also exists inside Tommy's mind. And folks, it never stops expanding. How deep does it go? Spoiler, too deep. Let's start with the obvious ones. St. Elsewhere crossed over with Homicide: Life on the Street. Homicide connected to Law & Order. Law & Order connects to The X-Files, The Wire, Arrested Development, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay, cool. So that means detective shows, cop dramas, and at least one show where Terry Crews yells about yogurt all exist inside Tommy's head. But what if I told you it doesn't stop there? Tommy Westphall is God. The proof. Because of Law & Order, Tommy's imagination now includes The Simpsons. Because of the Law & Order gag on the show, The Critic, because Jay Sherman appeared on The Simpsons. Futurama, because The Simpsons and Futurama share characters. So yes, the future is in Tommy's head. And if you think that's the most batshit insane part, buddy, let's talk about how This American Life is also in there. IRA Glass is a figment of Tommy Westphall's mind, and I can't unsee it. At some point, Law & Order crossed with Veronica Mars. Now, if you recall, Veronica Mars canonically met Ira Glass from This American Life. Which means, stay with me here, every single real-life story ever told on This American Life is also fictional within the Tommy Westphall universe. That wild, tear-jerking episode about a lost dog that found its way home 15 years later? Tommy made that up. That heartbreaking story about the dad reconnecting with his estranged daughter through an old answering machine? Tommy wrote that too. Ira Glass? Just a fictional character inside a fictional universe, inside a fictional kid's brain. Do you see what's happening here? The Marvel Cinematic Universe is also Tommy's dream. Oh, you thought we were stopping at prestige dramas and quirky detective shows? Think again, because Law & Order connects to the MCU. Richard Belzer's character, Detective John Munch, appeared in Law & Order, The Wire, X-Files, The Simpsons, Arrested Development. He's literally the duct taping the Tommy Westphall universe together. Then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. connects the MCU to Law & Order. Boom, Tommy owns the Avengers. That means Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Thor are just daydreams of a kid staring at a snow globe. And at this point, I fully expect Kang the Conqueror to show up in the next season of Only Murders in the Building, just to confirm it. Does this mean we are also inside Tommy's mind? At this point, we have a problem. Because if the MCU, The Simpsons, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Wire, and This American Life are all part of Tommy's imagination, then our reality is getting dangerously close to being a part of it too. I mean, we're talking about shows where real-life people exist in fictional form. Like, Barack Obama has appeared as himself on Parks and Rec, The Simpsons, and Key and Peele. Stephen Colbert exists in The Office, The Simpsons, and The Colbert Report, which was also referenced on Law & Order. Dr. Phil has been in The Simpsons, Frasier, and Hannah Montana. So if real-world figures exist in the Tommy Westphall universe, and we're talking about them right now, what if we're in the Tommy Westphall universe too? I don't know, man. I ate that Oreo an hour ago and I can see my own atoms vibrating. I might already be in the snow globe. Like, subscribe, and help me escape the snow globe. Alright, so where does this leave us? The Avengers are fictional. Ira Glass? Fictional. You, me, and everyone we've ever known? Maybe fictional. Which means I have one last question for you. If this entire video was written by me, but I might be part of the Tommy Westphall Universe, then who wrote this video? Exactly. Now, before I fully collapse into a black hole of paradoxes, subscribe and share this video so more people can spiral into the abyss with us. Because if I'm going down, I'm taking the whole damn snow globe with me. See you next time. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe Tommy does.